Arr! Oh, it's a big joke, guys. It's just me. It's not a dinosaur. It's not real, anyways. It's just me, Leon. Welcome back to the Lush Life channel. Thought I'd get you going there in the intro. It's the little guys, it's Little Tomatoes' 1-year birthday tomorrow. So, as you can tell, the backdrop, we got a couple decorations going on. We got the dino sprinkler that's going out tomorrow.
Probably be all blurred out, though.
It's going to be a hit. What, this back here?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's a little bokeh going on, sure. I mean, we like to keep it looking nice, but they can see what we're talking about.
Welcome back to another episode of Lush Life, where Leon Lush attempts to be as funny, if not funnier, than Mrs. Lush, myself.
Oh, you just got real comfortable, didn't you? Even the microphone is now like on your side, like you slowly inched it over there.
Because you talk louder than me.
Yeah, I'll just be over here where you can barely even hear me because Mrs. Lush took the microphone.
His indoor voice is screaming.
Entirely to her side.
It's what the audience wants.
So, guys, on this episode of Lush Life, we're going to be looking at a little bit of flat Earth action. I've never done a video about it on the main channel. It's obviously pretty popular online. Logan Paul did his documentary. The wife, I'm not going to call this like an exposing, the wife too, because she's familiar. She knows about the flat Earth, but we've never really watched any content together. So we want to just take a look at maybe like some flat Earth convention footage. Maybe look at like the Flat Earth Society and just see what people are up to these days. It's an interesting phenomenon. The fact that it's a growing movement, right? There's an actual they're making a wave of stupidity across the internet. Of people that truly believe people that truly believe that the Earth is flat. So let's take a peek here. All right, so there's a few different options here. This guy here with the hat looks like a reoccurring theme, so he's probably like a big player in the flat Earth community. There's a Vice special on it. Let's take a quick peek at the ABC News inside the Flat Earth Convention, where near everyone believes the Earth is round. Nope.
I'll read it.
Let me help you out. I'll be the guy that holds the microphone for you. You don't even need to lean in.
Inside a Flat Earth Convention.
A little bit closer to it, though. Just get a little bit closer.
No. I'm not. No.
I was going to boink you.
I know you were.
Go ahead.
Inside a Flat Earth Convention where nearly everyone believes the Earth is round. Boom. Oh, wait. I effed it up.
Dude. Where nearly everyone believes the Earth isn't round. Hallelujah. Praise Jesus.
I bet you're feeling pretty good that I messed that up.
I am, yeah, after sitting on your high horse over there.
Let me take over. When Leon messes up, I'll read the titles.
Blew it.
We'll start with some basic questions. The sky is...
In a world where it feels like nothing is as it seems.
Blue.
It's blue, of course. Oh, the sky's blue.
The sky's blue.
1 + 1 is...
2.
2. 2.
Obviously, you know where this is headed, I have a feeling.
I do.
The Earth is round, I think. Let's find out what the...
One truth we thought was indisputable.
And the Earth is...
Flat.
Flat.
The Earth is flat.
My reality, my senses tell me that the Earth is flat and stationary.
Or so I thought. But for the people attending the first Flat Earth International Conference here in Cary, North Carolina, their Earth is indisputably not round.
It's interesting to have these conventions where everyone kind of convenes around this one idea, which is true throughout all types of walks of life, right? It's like everyone has to have this thing, this identity, whether it's religion, whatever it is, and like Flat Earth is becoming one of those things where people find this community. It's just weird. Like it's almost like people are so desperate for an identity that they gravitate towards flat Earth, unless they truly believe just because when they look out at the horizon it doesn't look curved to the naked eye, that's proof enough.
There's definitely more to it than that. It's definitely a conspiracy, and there's obviously these people out there trying to dispute years of science.
Years of Galileo science. I mean, yeah.
I guess centuries of science?
Centuries, the fact that we've been to space and can see the Earth from space. Apparently, I was reading on the wiki earlier that the whole thing with the Flat Earth Society believes that any photos from space are like fake or like photoshopped.
Oh.
So like the landing on the moon, everything just fake and photoshopped, and any photos you see on like Google Images, if you search the Earth from space, it's just like they're like, well, it's easy nowadays to manipulate images, so that's obviously can't prove the Earth is round. I mean, it doesn't make sense at all.
But in 2015, this guy, Mark Sargent, posted his flat Earth clues.
So it looks like Mark Sargent is kind of the spearhead of this movement. Probably one of the founders of this convention.
Help you get your head around both the design of the flat Earth.
Initial impression of him, I don't know the guy's name, but I'm equating him. I don't know if I can say this. I'm equating Mark Sargent to the guy who started Scientology.
Oh, so why couldn't you say that? Of course you can say that.
I mean, no matter what the F you say on the internet, you're offending somebody.
Oh, you're afraid you're going to offend a Scientologist?
I really don't care.
Are you kidding me?
I don't know how many of them are out there.
I would rather someone be a flat earther than a Scientologist. I'm not even kidding.
Really?
Yeah, I think I would. And they're pretty much, it's like choosing between bad and worse, I guess.
Yeah.
But I think if it came down to brass tacks, it's such a stupid saying. I don't even know what it means, but I know that's appropriate usage of it. I would choose a flat earther over a Scientologist. Unless it's Tom Cruise, because he's just badass.
You're kind of the father of this movement.
Boy,
how would you?
Don't do
You're the
that.
one who's.
He doesn't even want it.
He's so humble. Look at him. He looks like a normal dude wearing a baseball cap, solid graphic tee, and he's like, "No,
it has his name on it. It says, "I am Mark Sargent."
That's what his T-shirt says? I missed that. Hold on, let's go. Oh my god. And then he's trying to act modest while he's wearing a shirt that says "I am Mark Sargent." Can I just start
Can I get you one that says "I am Leon Lush"?
Yeah. I just want to start a new merch line that's just "I am Leon Lush," and
you've been looking for new merch ideas. There you go.
You can wear one that says "I am Mrs. Lush."
I did not invent flat Earth. All I did was walk up to a door, point at it, and say, you know what? I think there's some really interesting things on the other side of this, and check it out for yourself. If flat Earth is a university, FEA, then I would be the freshman recruiter.
So Mark, humble guy, despite the fact that he has a T-shirt saying that I am Mark, but he's like, I didn't invent flat Earth. No, I walked up to a door, I pushed it open, and just started asking questions. Listen, when you're outside and you're watching the sunset, it looks flat to the naked eye. When you're walking around, it doesn't feel like you're going down a slope like a sphere. Obviously, the Earth is flat. I really think at the end of the day, people don't understand the scope of how large the Earth really is. People don't understand the magnitude of not only the planet we live on, but the universe in general.
My senses tell me I have $1 million in my bank account.
I'd like to go to a convention for that.
It's what my senses tell
You might have to wear a T-shirt that says it, though, in order to manifest it.
The first rule of Flat Club is you don't talk about Flat Club.
So now, that was like...
Keep watching.
No, I'm sorry. That was like a Fight Club reference, which... hold on a second. Oh, boy, this is a moment right now.
I've seen Fight Club.
Oh, my God. Thank you, Jesus. I thought I was going to have to draft the papers again. Are you just saying that, or have you actually seen Fight Club?
I saw it when they get into a lot of fights, and Brad Pitt's in it and stuff.
That's convincing. Fight Club. Yeah, there's fights in it, so I've seen it before,
it's bloody,
definitely.
And I don't like watching fights.
Okay, name the other lead actor.
Brad Pitt.
I said the other lead actor. You said him already.
Brad Pitt.
So
Matt Damon.
Oh God, no! You haven't seen it, have you?
Yes, I have.
No, it's not Good Will Hunting. It's not Good Will Hunting. We should watch it again. That'd be good. I love that movie.
I definitely
saw
it. It's just really old.
Sorry, that it is.
Can you tell me the answer?
Edward Norton.
I wouldn't have known that if I saw him right here in my kitchen right now.
You lose. You're a tool.
No, I have a poem about that. It's right here.
Amy Nicholson wrote a book of poetry about her flat Earth journey.
She seems pretty normal. It's a normal thing to do. Let's take a listen, shall we?
A few months flat and 7 months to rally.
Kim Gurley came to the
They
conference.
cut her off after 2 lines? How disrespectful. I was trying to hear some flat Earth prose.
Must have been pretty piss poor.
Ugh, are you kidding me? She looks like the type of person that's putting out some bomb poetry. Flat Earth poetry.
You know Flat Earthers, I guarantee it. But you don't know who they are because they're afraid of talking about it.
They live among us. Honey, when you go to Whole Foods to pick up scallops to cook up for your 1-year-old son, your butcher could be a flat earther and you don't even know it. How does that make you feel? You could be at church in the morning singing hymns, doing communion, and the Eucharist, and you could be standing next to a flat earther and not even know it, which is terrifying, to be honest with you. The fact that they don't have to register or identify themselves, that we could be out at the water park and the assistant that's running the water slide could be a flat earther. I don't want to live in a world where flat earthers can just live among us. Don't act like it's okay. It's not. It's not. We're not crazy! That's their slogan.
They just took a picture, and instead of saying cheese, they said, "We're not crazy."
I think if the slogan for your entire movement is "We're not crazy," here's your sign.
When it comes to science, there's things you can test right now, right? Fire burns, water's wet, drop something, falls to the ground, that appears to be gravity.
Appears to be gravity. You notice you said that? Because I feel like
he doesn't really believe
the whole
that,
flat
yeah.
Earth theory, gravity that's a whole nother piece that they're not really super, into. Maybe we're wrong. Are we just being brainwashed by the government?
No.
Yeah, that's what someone that's brainwashed would say. So
The only thing I'm brainwashed is
Which is why I thought someone who's actually seen the Earth from space might have some answers.
oh, they brought in the big gun, someone who's actually been to space.
oh my gosh. I wish he could show up at the Flat Earth convention and give a real talk.
He's probably busy not being an idiot.
What did it look like?
It looks round, folks. It is round. My eyewitness account, and I looked at it as much as I could. It is round.
I love this guy. Like, you can tell he just can't even believe the fact that he has to explain this to people.
Yeah.
He's like, folks, I saw it. It's round. And the fact that there's an actual news story asking me that because there's a convention full of people that can't comprehend it is despicable. And he had a big smile on his face because he's like, wow, man, there is no length of stupidity that people will not go to.
His popular YouTube videos and podcasts take clues from the Bible's book of Genesis.
They don't even have an intricate theory. That's kind of my problem here.
He's got clues from the book of Genesis, hon. What else? What other theory do you need? Adam, Eve, serpent, apple, flat earth. Close the Bible, case closed.
Daryl Marble packed a level on a flight to test if the plane was flying parallel to a flat Earth.
I haven't done a whole lot of double-blind studies in my life, but there seems to be a lot of variables in that experiment that just may not hold up. But let's see what...
I would really like to know where he got his degree from.
They just showed footage probably from the Flat Earth Society online college.
Okay.
He had a level on his airplane seat. I find that so funny, dude. He just buys a flight, brings a level, puts it on the seat. He's like, yeah, man, look at that. Earth is flat. Level hasn't moved. Call it a day.
Guys, don't do drugs and don't sleep in science class, or this will happen.
It is difficult to win an argument against an intelligent person, but it is impossible to win an argument against an idiot. This comment section is lit right now, honestly, in the Flat Earth Convention comment section.
Okay.
I've had time to let it settle, and Josh, you better edit out me saying the word lit. If you leave this in, I swear to God, you'll be hell to pay. Lit.
We're not spinning round on the ball.
It's not a clear-cut line.
Right. Does the horizon stay to your eye level?
I can't remember.
Or do you simply trust the evidence you've been shown?
Like, hold on, that footage was pretty crisp right there. 4K, I would even go as far as to say.
No, it's fake. It's composite or whatever the hell
they
called it.
Could be. I mean, the things you can do in After Effects, oh.
We live on a big disc of water. There's a North Pole in the center. All the continents are strung out around it. And the edge is what we call Antarctica. Beyond that, who knows what's beyond that?
Who knows what's beyond that? We have rockets, we have planes, we have... What are you talking about? Who knows what's beyond that? Like, we can't explore beyond it. Ugh.
Do you think these people believe in aliens?
I kind of believe in aliens. You
what?
don't? You don't
No.
believe there's other life forms on this in this universe?
Nope.
What? You think that in the entire universe of galaxies, billions and billions of light years wide, like we're a speck of sand on a world of sand, and you think that we're the only living beings?
Yes.
Literally Area 51, which is clearly a thing you didn't even know about a few weeks ago. I'm struggling with this. How do you not believe in like other life forms?
I just don't.
All right, I guess.
So imagine spinning at 1,000-mile-an-hour at the edge of a roundabout. How tight you'd have to hold on.
I feel like I'm holding on pretty tight now.
You got me there.
That's my favorite quote from the whole video.
You got me there. If you're spinning on a globe a couple 1,000 miles an hour, how tight you think you'd have to hold on? Yeah, pretty tight.
This is not about flat Earth, but it's about you. We're trying to all find that feeling, what we're all missing, which is love. So in the name of love, let's keep telling people that it's flat.
Honestly, I kind of want to stop there because you just summed the whole thing up. He's like, he was basically just like, we're trying to find that feeling that we're all missing, love. These are just lost, schizophrenic idiots looking for a place to belong.
Yeah.
So you know who Logan Paul is, right? I know you, like, obviously know who Logan Paul is. Yeah, so he recently did a huge, like, documentary.
I'm so into YouTube.
Where she does know who Logan Paul is. Believe it or not, probably because of the forest incident.
You told me about it.
The only time YouTube went mainstream, so she learned a little bit about it.
He's told me about Logan.
Anyways, he did a 50-minute documentary on flat Earth where he like went to one of these conventions and pretended he was flat Earth, and basically it was this huge troll. Everyone kind of knew it was a troll, except I think the people in the flat Earth community. It was kind of funny. I got to give him credit for it. But part of the reason I think flat Earth has gained so much traction is because of, like this person said, YouTube, and the fact that a lot of people that think it's ridiculous talk about it and just brings it exposure. And then there's fringe people that are a little bit tapped, and they're like, well, you know what? This is something I could get behind because it's gaining traction. It's getting exposure. People are talking about it. I'm lonely as hell. I'm looking for love. No chance the Earth is round. It's weird to draw a line from point A to point B, but I'm rambling. God damn it. I've seen all I need to see. Let's see what... I just can't go on anymore. I want to find a comment for you to read. How do you feel about that?
I would like to find my own.
I wish you would. Give me an Eskimo. Give me an Eskimo.
No.
Yeah, that's... You know what? No, I was kidding. I was totally kidding. I don't... Gross. That's what weird losers do. Would never actually ask for an Eskimo kiss.
So imagine spinning at 1,000-mile-an-hour at the edge of a roundabout. How tight you'd have to hold on.
There it is. The only evidence you need to know that the Earth is flat and we've been being lied to. Big government conspiracy. I'm just glad that finally people are opening their eyes and we're using YouTube as a way to spread awareness for censorship of ideas. You know what I mean? And some brave people, like the dude that had his name on his own shirt, are really taking the reins, and I couldn't be more blessed and happy to finally... Mrs. Lush,
I quit.
take my hand and say a quick prayer for the Flat Earth community that we've just joined, and send us off, please. Dear Flat Earth, you're not a sphere, you are flat, and the world is surrounded by Antarctica, and somehow no one's ever reached the edge of it, but the fact that I can walk out my front door and not see a circular Earth with my own two eyes, it has nothing to do with how big the Earth is. It's because it's flat. Amen. Dude. Appreciate you joining us. We'll see you in the next one. What an absolute show this has been. Josh, thanks for the edit on that. Enjoy the rest of your night. We love you.
And I'm going to bed.
Bye-bye.